Tesla versus MicroStrategy, which 100 share stack will 10x your wealth by 2027? If you could only buy 100 shares of one stock over the next 3 years, would you bet on the king of AI and electric vehicles? Or would you ride with the boldest Bitcoin bull on the planet? This isn't just a stock comparison. This is a battle between two of the biggest wealth machines of our time. Two different roads, but one mission to multiply your wealth before 2027. In today's episode, we're stacking Tesla against MicroStrategy through the lens of narrative momentum, insider conviction, and global money flow. Because if you're serious about building wealth and you want to own 100 shares of a high conviction stock you actually believe in, then the choice you make in the next 10 minutes might change the trajectory of your portfolio and maybe even your future. So why Tesla? Why MicroStrategy? Because these aren't just stocks anymore, they're symbols, icons of two unstoppable narratives, AI and autonomy on one side, and Bitcoin and monetary revolution on the other. For many beginners, the biggest fear isn't losing money, it's not knowing where to even begin. So let's simplify it. Tesla is more than a car company. It's at the heart of artificial intelligence, robotics, batteries, solar, and autonomous transport. It's solving real problems and creating entirely new industries. MicroStrategy. It's not just a tech firm anymore. It's become a proxy for Bitcoin, one of the most aggressive long-term conviction plays we've ever seen on the public market. And get this, both companies are led by visionary CEOs that are either hated or worshipped. But either way, they're moving the world, and they're pulling in billions of dollars of liquidity from institutions who are finally waking up. So here's the real question. If your mission is to stack 100 shares of a company that can multiply your wealth in 1 to 3 years, which one gets you there faster and safer? We're going to look at this through 3 lenses: narrative momentum, capital inflow and institutional support, conviction ROI, and beginner-friendly entry strategy. Because here's the truth. Most people don't get rich because they pick the wrong stock. They fail because they never pick any, or they panic and sell too soon. This video is about giving you the clarity, conviction, and strategy to finally commit and build wealth one share at a time. In the next section, we'll break down Tesla's AI and infrastructure empire, then compare it with MicroStrategy's pure Bitcoin leverage play, including their leadership styles, capital strategy, and the risks you need to know before you buy. If you're a beginner looking to escape the paycheck to paycheck cycle, this is the video that shows you how real ownership begins. Let's keep going. Tesla isn't just building electric vehicles anymore, they're building the infrastructure for an AI-powered civilization. Most people still see Tesla as the EV company with cool cars, but insiders and institutional capital know better. Tesla is rapidly becoming a core pillar of the new global economy, powered by AI, energy, robotics, and real-time data intelligence. Full self-driving FSD isn't just improving, it's accelerating exponentially using billions of real-world miles. The Dojo supercomputer is now training Tesla's own massive language models and vision-based neural nets. Tesla Energy, including Powerwall and Megapack, is quietly becoming the backbone of the clean energy grid in countries around the world. The Optimus robot is gaining real-world mobility and dexterity, and Tesla is positioning it as the future of robotic labor and robotaxis. That's $1 trillion narrative waiting to activate once regulations catch up. But there's more. Governments around the world are incentivizing Tesla's entire model through EV tax credits, energy subsidies, ESG capital flows, and defense-aligned partnerships for AI development. That's why Tesla is a liquidity magnet. Institutions, hedge funds, sovereign wealth, they're all chasing exposure to AI, green tech, and infrastructure. And Tesla sits directly at that intersection. So what's the catch? Tesla's already a $1 trillion company. That means Wall Street is already pricing in a lot of success. The market expects excellence. Anything less could trigger sharp corrections. But on the flip side, that scale also brings stability and resilience. For beginners looking for a safer, long-term stack to build wealth over time, Tesla offers a powerful, multi-sector growth engine with relatively lower downside risk. Just don't expect a 10x overnight. The days of explosive upside are slower now, but the wealth compound effect is still very real. So if you want a long-term position in AI, robotics, and clean energy, and you're okay with steady growth instead of moonshots, Tesla is one of the strongest conviction stacks on the board. But what if you do want that moonshot? What if you want volatility, leverage, and a chance to turn $1,000 into $10,000 during the next global reset? That brings us to the wild one. Now here's where it gets wild. If Tesla is the steady juggernaut, MicroStrategy is the high-stakes, high conviction gamble with insider logic and asymmetric reward. As of June 16th, 2025, MicroStrategy holds 592,100 Bitcoin. That's right, over 500,000 BTC with a total investment of $33.1 billion USD and an average cost of $66,384 per coin. And they're not stopping. This isn't just conviction. This is mad genius level conviction, the kind that most investors never get to see in public markets. Michael Saylor turned his company into a Bitcoin treasury vault. He used equity offerings, convertible debt, and operating cash flow to keep stacking BTC through every cycle, which means when demand spikes, price action is violent. Every move up in Bitcoin is amplified by leverage, giving MSTR explosive momentum. Let that sink in. MicroStrategy is a proxy for the Bitcoin supercycle, but unlike holding BTC itself, MSTR gives you institutional access, volatility compression, and built-in leverage. That means the potential 5x to 10x returns aren't fantasy. They're baked into the flywheel. If Bitcoin continues becoming a global, sovereign-level asset. And here's the kicker. If Bitcoin becomes what the bulls believe it will, a digital reserve standard for the internet age, then MSTR becomes Wall Street's gateway to that future. But remember, this is not a safe ride. It's volatile, it's aggressive, and it requires conviction, not emotion. But for those who believe in Bitcoin's long-term trajectory, and for those ready to hold through the storm, MicroStrategy may be the most asymmetric upside play in the entire public market. Because when Bitcoin moves, MicroStrategy doesn't just follow, it multiplies. And that brings us to the most important part of this entire breakdown. Let's run both Tesla and MicroStrategy through our exclusive 10x stock filter. The system we discovered by studying decades of breakout stocks to help beginners separate hype from true conviction. This isn't just about numbers. It's about alignment, upside, and whether the stock fits your long-term wealth building strategy. Let's walk through each of the 10 filters together. Number 1, mission critical tech in a hypergrowth sector. We look for companies building what the world needs next, not just what's trendy. Tesla delivers on AI, robotics, and clean energy, critical sectors with trillion-dollar potential. MicroStrategy sits at the center of the digital monetary revolution, storing the most valuable digital asset of the next decade. Both pass. Number 2, strong revenue growth, 25% plus year over year. We want signs of momentum and scaling. Tesla is growing, but slowing, mid-teens year over year. MSTR isn't driven by traditional revenue anymore. Its upside is through Bitcoin. Tesla, mild pass. MSTR, not applicable. Number 3, gross margins. Over 40% high margin businesses scale better and withstand pressure. Tesla's automotive margins are falling, now around 15 to 20%. MSTR holds Bitcoin and sells software, high margins with low cost structure. Tesla fails. MSTR passes. Number 4, product market fit and retention. Are people loyal to what this company provides? Tesla has an obsessed customer base and growing ecosystem. MSTR has become a proxy for Bitcoin conviction, and that audience isn't going anywhere. Both pass. Number 5, low float and insider ownership. This tells us how explosive the upside can be, and whether insiders believe in the mission. Tesla has over 2.8 billion shares. MSTR has under 20 million, and Saylor owns a huge chunk. Tesla, no MSTR, big yes. Number 6, innovation pipeline and moat. We want companies with a future, not just a present. Tesla leads in AI chips, robo-taxis, and energy grid tech. MSTR's moat is strategic, the being first and bold in corporate Bitcoin adoption. Both pass. Number 7, institutional investment support. Are the big players buying? Tesla is a top institutional holding. TR is seeing growing support, especially post-ETF approval. Both pass. Number 8, scalable cost structure. Can the business grow without bloating? Tesla is improving as it leans into software and energy. MSTR is nearly frictionless. Bitcoin scales without cost. Both pass, but MSTR is purer. Number 9, undervalued versus potential. Are you getting in before the crowd? Tesla trades at a high valuation already. Expectations are baked in. MSTR is still misunderstood, especially relative to its Bitcoin position. Tesla, overvalued. MSTR, undervalued opportunity. Number 10, macro tailwinds. We want to invest with the wind at our backs. Tesla rides AI, ESG, robotics, and energy megatrends. MSTR rides Bitcoin's global adoption curve. Both pass. Final filter score, Tesla 7 out of 10. MicroStrategy 9 out of 10. Now let's connect the dots to the big question. Where could these stocks actually go in the next 1 to 3 years? Let's talk price projections. Price projections, 1 to 3 years. Tesla, current price, approximately $325. Base case, $500. Strong execution and steady adoption equals plus 53%. Mid case, 800 robo-taxes, energy scaling, and margin recovery equals plus 146%. Bull case, $1,200 plus AI, and robotics dominance equals plus 269% potential. Summary. Tesla will likely outperform the S&P and compound well, but the upside is steadier, not explosive. MicroStrategy. Current price, approximately $370. Assuming MSTR continues to move 3 to 4 times the price of Bitcoin. If BTC at $150,000, MSTR could be between $970 to $1,300. If BTC at $250,000, MSTR should be between $1,500 to $2,000 plus. And if BTC at $400,000, MSTR will be around $3,000 to $4,000 plus. Summary: MSTR has real torque. If Bitcoin wins big, MicroStrategy could deliver generational upside. Final thoughts. Tesla is your fortress, long-term, resilient, and built to scale. MicroStrategy is your missile, volatile, bold, and potentially life-changing. So now the decision isn't just which stock is better. It's which path aligns with the way you want to build wealth. Are you here to play it safe, or are you ready to ride the wave others don't see coming? What to do? Next comment below. Are you stacking Tesla or MicroStrategy? Like this if it gave you clarity. Subscribe for more 10x breakdowns every week. Share this with someone stuck in cash and fear. And if you're just starting your journey, go to www.get100shares.com. Download your free beginner blueprint to start investing with confidence, one share at a time. You are watching the next 10x stocks, where we help beginners discover 10x opportunities and finally build real wealth. I'll see you in the next one. Let's build, let's stack, let's win.